In the last 10 years or so, bakeries and coffee shops are becoming more and more popular in Pattaya. And yet, there are not that many places that offer real good quality sandwiches and snacks, real yummy pastries, and good varieties of coffee and tea. And especially if you're like me, a cozy place right by the sea. Well, today we found one on Jomtien beach, and it's called Nanda's. Sitting with a young and beautiful manager of Nanda's, Panida Otterson. Hi.
สวัสดีค่ะ
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Panida, tell us about this restaurant. How long have you had this?
It's been open since March last year, so now we have it opening its doors for 8-9 months about.
Well, I had a talk with your mom some time ago, and she said it started out as a hobby for you, but then it turned out to be very successful. How did you get into this business?
I used to really like to go to cafes and restaurants, cafes for coffee and to have a book to read and just to hang out in cafes. So I really wanted to have something like that of my own someday, and I kind of mentioned that to my family, to my dad. So I think that he took that idea and then he kind of made it happen. So I used to enjoy to make cakes in bakeries also. So that's why I think they took that the whole idea and then they make this restaurant happen. So they have like bakery section, and then they have what they wanted to, like the pizzas and things. Yeah.
And it grew and grew, and it's quite a very big and successful restaurant.
It's not that big yet, but it's doing fine. Yeah, it's doing good.
Okay, so you're telling us about the cakes and stuff. Do you make some of them yourself?
There's one item that I make. It's not exactly a cake. It's not exactly a baked cake, but it's sort of a dessert. It's called blueberry cheese pot. It tastes kind of like blueberry cheesecake, but it's not baked, and yeah, it's kind of fresh and tasty.
At first I thought it's like bakery and snacks, but actually it's a complete restaurant. What kind of food do you have here?
Yes, we have to have a complete restaurant because in order to satisfy the customers, because they sometimes people don't just sit for coffee or snacks, because sometimes they want to have something more than that, and we have to offer that around here in order to get customers in. So
what are the popular items?
The popular items here are the pizza. We have a range of different toppings, like 10 different toppings, like smoked salmon, we have salami, we have Hawaii, seafood, and some others. And the best ones, the best sellers, they are salami and the Parma ham and smoked salmon. They're doing fine too. And the Hawaii one. Did I mention that? Yeah.
And what about breads?
Bread, we have baguettes, croissants, and then now we just make a deal with a Danish baker in town. So he bakes fresh bread for us every day, and they're being delivered at 8 in the morning every day. So we have really fresh bread here, and people really do love bread here, so they actually come in every morning in order to get their bread. If some of the items they're sold out of the day, they actually like reserve it for the next day or something like that. So people really love the bread here.
They order in advance.
Yeah, sometimes they do.
I saw that you have also rustic bread. That's what you call it. Yeah. It's kind of whole wheat.
Yes, it is, and it's one of the healthy item here that we make. It's also, we use it in our breakfast menu, and it's one of the most popular item here. Like the people really like it because we serve it with eggs and bacon and fresh coffee and juice. Yeah.
What kind of juice do you have?
We have the fresh blended fruit juices. We have like mango juice, watermelon, banana, like all the tropical fruit juices, pineapple, and you can mix it all together too if you like. And we also have kiwi shake and strawberry shakes too.
What about hot drinks like coffee and tea? What kind of coffee and tea do you have?
Yeah, for coffee we have also like iced coffee and hot coffee, and we have blended coffee like mocha frappe or like strawberry almond mocha frappe or like espresso frappe and things like that too. And for hot coffee we have like the regular cappuccino latte, hot coffee, and like caramel cappuccino, like the flavored coffee too. And then for teas we have like different flavored teas. So if you like not just black tea, if you like fruit teas or things like that, we have it too. We offer them.
And another thing that's quite popular here is breakfast. Tell us about that.
We open our door from 8 in the morning, and right now, since the high season has begun, like people actually come into the shop the moment we open the door, because we started to bake our fresh bakeries like the baguettes and the croissants from the moment we open the shop each morning. So people would come for like these fresh breads and eggs and bacons, and they can enjoy the atmosphere in the morning too. It's really nice and peaceful here. Yeah, it's right
Fresh air, just right by the beach.
Yeah.
Sunset was so beautiful today.
Every day it is. Yeah, each day is different every day.
Now we see that it's been only how many months?
8, 9, around that.
8, 9 months, and it's been very, very successful. What is your secret?
I think my mom has a great part in this because she helped me to. I learned a lot from her about serving food and how important it is. Like we have to make sure that everything that goes out to the customers are fresh, and they all have to be very tasty. Like my parents, again, they have to taste everything before like they approve it into the menu, and then before we serve it. So every dish that comes out, we have to check it first before it comes out to the customers and make sure that they're fresh, the bread are new, and they're all like they look good and everything before it comes out to the customers. That's one of the main thing that we have to maintain the quality of what we serve. And also the other services that we have here, like the free Wi-Fi and the atmosphere that we offer here. So I think, and the location of the place. So I think all of these little factors, they affect the successful of the shop.
And those were the words from the wise and successful businesswoman. Thank you very much, Panida.
ค่ะ ขอบคุณค่ะ thank you
สวัสดีค่ะ Well, I'm going to try the rustic cheese sandwich and Greek salad and a cup of green tea. This is Sue for PMTV. Bon appetit.